And then when I was done working, I told my boss, I was like, look, man, fuck my truck, dude. I don't want my truck anymore. It's like, let's let me keep the rental.
I'm just wondering how that shit lasted 3,000 miles. 300,000 miles.
Dude, there are some that have more than my truck. And it's ridiculous. They last for so long. They keep them around for so long. You know why? It's because they pay millions of dollars to keep them. And so they try to keep them as long as possible. And I'm sitting there thinking...
Do they replace the engines and shit?
I don't even know.
Hell no, because that's why they got 300,000 miles on that bitch.
You know what they do? They just put oil in it and say, it's good.
That's why your truck be breaking down and you be the fucking... The little pinky who has to fucking sit there and wait for that shit to fucking...
Look, man, I had this one truck where the buckle was completely off. And it was just the metal part that you slide the clip in.
You know, and these people be... paying money. This is the stupid junk with companies that be pissing me off. They will pay cheap money, right? Mm-hmm. Every week. Okay, you ain't about to start that, nigga. They will pay cheap money every week to get the old shit and keep it just in rotation all the time. Like when I'm at Lowe's, when I'm at Lowe's and we have our paint fucking mixtures or whatever. The mixtures are so old and so caked with old paint that it breaks literally every other week or so. So every other week, there's always some guy coming in there, maintenance, fixing it. He gets paid all this kind of money just to make it work for the moment. And then he does it again for another one, then does it again for another one every other week. I'm like, yo, these niggas don't know that all you gotta do is buy a brand new one. And guess how long that will last?
Years.
Many years. Instead of having some motherfucker come through every other week to make it last for another week. It's just waste of freaking money.
And then that guy's out of the job.
I mean, I don't give a fuck about him. I'm trying to do my job more effectively. Like, fuck all that.
Oh, man.
It's the stupidest shit ever.
Man, yeah, man. I've been in some vehicles that scared me. And I was like, why am I driving this? It's like, this is not worth my life. At all.
Well, that's fine.
But then, like, the crazy part is like some of the newer ones, they're not even that new. They've still got over 100,000 miles on them. But they make you feel like a king. Like you sitting there, like it's still shaking for some reason, and you're like, there's still hard traction on it, and you're sitting there, you're just like, look, man, this is beautiful. This is the best thing I've ever been on. But man, that rental was sweet, man. I told I actually looked up the car itself because I was like, yo, I might get this.
I can't wait to get a FedEx truck.
No, it's not a FedEx truck though. It was like a Dodge Ram, looked like a Mini Coupe, kind of like yours. So I was just like, oh, I'm gonna get it. So yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
It's just FedEx.
Nice.
I don't give a crap about FedEx.
Well, except the people that pay for it.
It's still whack. It's still weak. It's still FedEx.
I might buy shares.
Buy who?
Shares. You can buy
shares. Has a truck?
No, you can. No, shares of the company. You can buy shares.
I said share.
Oh.
CHER. Do you believe in love? Like I was saying before, though, to be honest.
Jacob looking at me like, what did you just do?
This nigga really looks upset right now.
Oh my gosh.
We've offended his ancestors. Oh yeah, there's a sock on the floor.
3 minutes into it.
3 minutes and 43 seconds. Oh my G. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. But I was telling DJ before about catfish moment that I had. I had this shit back when I was fucking 15 or something like that, when I just discovered that fingering is a thing. Because I was too scared to do anything.
I wonder how that went.
Man, all I know is I start texting this girl off of Facebook. Well, I started texting this girl because I met her on Facebook. Mm-hmm. And it was before it was acceptable to be hitting chicks up online because they called you a weirdo if you hit some girl online. Like, you met a girl online?
Oh, yeah, back then it was like, now you're thirsty. But back in the day, I remember the MySpace chat days where you literally you would see girls and dudes up there. It's like, hey yo, all the sexy ladies type 777.
See, I wasn't on MySpace. I'm talking about.
That's what you would do.
See, no, fuck that. I'm talking about
and then try to get the number.
I'm talking about for me being 15 on Facebook when it was still kind of like, obviously not new because this was like 2009, but it was still. No, I wasn't fucking 15 in 2000. I was 15 in 2008. But it was still, like, if you ever met up with somebody and got in a relationship and then said, I met her online. It was like, ew, wow, that's weak or that's weird. Oh, you couldn't get a girl in real life. So, but what had happened was this chick, met her on Facebook. We started texting and all that junk. We decided to meet at Triangle Mall. Met this chick, right? She had the cutest face. She was just adorable, cute. But this was before, guys like me realized that if a girl just shows you just this, and like, that's it. If she just shows you that doesn't necessarily mean that she's just the baddest chick. So, this is about to be a body shame because I don't give a shit. This girl looked like, I don't even know how to explain it. She literally, what can I say she looked like? Give me that bottle. She looked like this.
What?
She was a fucking box, and then her legs were tiny like that. And she came up to me,
right?
Like
a Flintstones animated
character. Man, this girl, right? So I'm still being nice because we talked for a minute. We was cool. So I still tried to treat. I was like, this is my mindset. It wasn't necessarily like, you okay over there, nigga? Hey. But it wasn't necessarily like me trying to be like, act like she's just like, well, because she was butt ugly to me. But it was one along the lines of, I was like, I clearly would not have sex with that if I, we're having sex. So, but I was so desperate. I wanted to finger something for the first few times ever. I'd only fingered like 1 or 2 people in my life by this point. So, and the most thing I've ever done was make out. Like, that was it. But anyways, I'm gonna need you to calm yourself down, nigga. So,
just keep going. Just go.
I hate you, Jacob.
Because he's
but no,
she
But so what happened was I met up with her. She's all hugging me. She was all dirty and shit. It was just so gross. She was wearing this. I remember she was wearing purple.
Okay.
Purple shirt, and it just had like one spot like on the shoulder, and that just grossed me out. I just thought she was just drenched in dirt from that. I was like, ugh, you gonna meet a nigga for the first time in this? You know what I'm saying? I was fresh to death. I think my hair was short back then. Like,
was it like a design choice?
No. I mean, it was dirty.
It was like
dirty. It was just like a dirty little tight spot. Man, this chick, she, showed up, whatever, and she's all chilling with me. We talking, we walking through the mall. She keeps kind of like, every time we got to like a wall, she would kind of like hug me on it. Clearly trying to like get up on me. And I was just like, ew. But then I started giving. I was like, man, fuck it. So I took her in the corner, reached down. It was just like George W. Bush down there. It was just like, pass me that. Pass me that right there. Nope, not that. Right behind it. Yep, there we go. It was like, ugh.
George W. Bush.
I'm sitting here like this. My finger was like in this shit. I was just like,
there were weapons of mass destruction.
Fuck is in this? Like, what the fuck? So, yeah, that's what was pretty much going on. So I'm sitting here. By the way, I don't know how to. Don't you dare! Give me this fucking hand. So I don't know how to finger a girl yet. You can put that back. But all I was doing this. Then, like, I was just like, beep boop, beep boop, bop boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep. Trying to reach something. I ain't know about a clit yet. Deadass did not know what a clit was.
You're playing it like one of those things in the future.
I was playing.
You're like,
nigga, I was trying to play Bop It with the bitch. I was Tony Stark just with this. Now that's how I am right now. Back then, I was sitting there playing Simon Says and just trying to copy shit.
So you just said, bop it, flip, pull it.
Yanked her clip like it was a fucking lever. I was just like. But yeah, so I rubbed her hairy crotch.
I just imagine you just go in, you just like.
I rubbed her hairy crotch for a minute. It was pretty daggone gross. And then I remember the smell. Like, every girl that I have fingered or have a distinct smell, I smell it to this day. It's just so gross. So gross! It was so gross, dude. And then after we left, I ain't never talked to her again. I dodged her so easily. I was just like, every time she hit me up, I was just like, it's so gross! So, but yeah, it was pretty funny.
What is it with these clothes?
What is it with you're really holding on to that. So yeah, that's why,
What is it with these clowns?
He's still on that shit.
The bean!
Yeah, it's just, it was a bizarre kind of time. I have too many stories. Like, one of my favorite stories about me fingering a girl was this chick that I... Oh my God, it was the worst smell in the world. In the world. Worst smell, hands down.
You have smelled... Wait, so out of everything
I smelled sewage up north. Before we moved down here, there was a plumbing issue in our old house, right?
Okay.
And our bathroom upstairs was we couldn't use that bathroom for the last, year and a half that we were living up there. And every few months, the sewer pipe would fuck up. So you'd smell sewage, and I didn't think sewage would smell as bad. It physically made me sick, especially because the bathroom, I'm right here, the bathroom is that room right there. Oh. It's right there. So all I'm smelling when I'm laying down is the worst kind of shit that you can possibly imagine. Okay? So,
and her vagina
smelled worse than that. I'm not even, honest to God, on my life, this girl's vagina smelled worse than that. I almost threw up because it was this chick that was flirting with me, right?
Oh,
she was flirting with me. This was after that freaking bushy bush chick, right? I was I had to be 15, 16 maybe.
Oh God!
This girl was talking about
it's 7 years of bad luck.
Dude, it was horrible.
Yeah,
it was horrible, and I hadn't even lost. I wouldn't even have lost my virginity until 2 years later. Okay, so I was just fucking fingering the most nasty chicks trying to get some. But this is what happened. Okay, this girl is talking to me, right? And we met. Well, she hit me up because she used to always see me around. Mm-hmm. We ended up having a class together. So I thought I have a thing for bigger girls and chubby chicks and thick chicks. So she was a big girl.
Yeah.
Thought she was adorable. Thought she was gorgeous. She was just a cute little girl. So we had talked. She was all talking nasty. Well, her nasty was basically what I think is fucking prudish right now. It was just basic sex shit like, ooh, I want to have sex with you. Ooh. I'm gonna open my legs and put your penis in it.
Oh my God, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's what it was.
She's oh my gosh, I hated that because you sitting there, what do you want to do to me? And she's just like, I want to have sex with you. I know,
hard.
I know you want to have sex with me, but what do you want to do with me? I want to stick it inside me. I mean that's kind of what sex is. So what do you want to do to me? She's like, I want to cause friction.
But this is why it was so crazy. Okay, so this chick, right? She told me she wasn't a virgin. I was like, oh, or a golden child, because finding a girl who wasn't a virgin back then for me, it was like finding a golden goose. Finding a virgin now, golden goose. So, granted, I ain't trying to fuck with them golden gooses. I feel bad if a girl tells me that she's a virgin and she's talking about trying to fuck me. I'm just like, no, I don't want to do that to you. I'm not that guy. I feel horrible. But anyways, back to the story. This girl, right? We're talking, all this stuff. She starts talking dirty to me. She wants to diddly, you know what I'm saying? She's all talking nasty to me. She wants to tickle my elbow, and I'm about to, get up in her goose. So, we come to the day. Django, chill. So, we get to the day where
either get on bed or
we finally found time because...
Go.
Come here. We found time to meet up early in the ass crack. Give me that freaking toy. So, in the ass crack of dawn, before school started, we met up behind the theater in the curtains behind the theater, right? We start kissing, and I'm rubbing all on her big soul. I'm like, just love that cuddly shit. So I'm all kissing her, right? I reached down, she kind of guided my hands down there, lifted up her fat flap, and I was just like, oh yes! It was just so fucking sexy. Reached down, put my finger in there, and I'm just, toying down there. But it was how so I have dreams, right? And if you do this,
yeah,
wind,
yeah,
dead ass. That's exactly what happened. It was just I put my fingers in there and it kind of slapped on my hands. I was like, dude, not even joking. This is exactly what happened. Exactly what happened. I was doing this, right? I figured her. I smelled. I said, I gotta go to class. Dead ass, and I did. Get the fuck out, Django. Close the door. Bitch. Dude. You gotta start shaking. Look. Django, don't you. Get out. Jesus Christ. But dude, that's exactly what happened, dude. I'm telling you. And this is why I remember it so distinctly, because I remember I had earth science class. It was the teacher I hated. So, Give me. Earth science. Get out, Jay. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Oh, you put the phone down.
Shiznit.
I'll talk about how does Cottonmouth laugh.
So, like I said, I had Earth science, right? But before I did, she was like, "Oh, okay, well, text me later." And I was like, "All right." I run to the bathroom and wash my hands so hard and so fast. Wash my hands because that smell would not leave this finger right here.
Oh, God.
This finger right here has seen death because I'm sitting here washing my hands and all that shit. I remember I sat in Earth Science class and I was sitting next to this girl named Katie, okay? Never forget. And there was this, and my friend Anita at the time. And the girl Anita was right in front of me. So I remember, I swear to God, I knew they smelled it because I was just like, trying to hide my finger because I washed my hands fully. And I'm sitting here just like, oh. Dude, my hands smelled like that for dead ass 2 days straight. Not even joking.
Oh,
I could not shake the smell from my fingers. And then this bitch tried to hit me up like a week later. Like, we were talking throughout the day. I acted like nothing was going on. She's telling me, bragging to me about how, you know, oh, we gonna do it. Oh, I like the way your fingers feel because, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna have sex. We gonna sex you up, blah, blah, blah. Because I took somebody else's virginity before, so you know I know what I'm doing. I was like, bitch, that don't make me want to fuck you. Like, I'm a precious flower.
You're a precious flower.
Like, dude, it was, to this day, no smell has been worse than that girl's vagina.
Wow.
It was the worst smell.
Oh,
hands down.
Gosh.
So, have you ever smelled rotten twat? You ever smelled rotten twat, DJ?
Smell rot twat.
Rot twat, dude.
Sound like
There's nothing like it. There is absolutely.
That sounds like some shit that needs to be in a can for like fragrances.
Her shit smelled like it came from a can. Like, just God, smell like expired booty sweat.
Oh my god.
So yeah, that was a
mushy dussy. Knock it out with rot twat. Oh my god.
And she's still friends with me on Facebook.
I'm gonna be blunt, clean that.
This bitch got a family. I said, ugh. Oh shit.
That's like, I'm gonna be blunt, clean that cunt. You know, we can come up with all the phrases.
This bitch got a family, like a full family. I think she got like 3 kids right now.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this nigga has been through the fire.
Put that cat in the box. I'm gonna keep going.
You can wash that fucking kitty. So, that was my...
That was a stray cat. That was a feral cat you had your hands on.
Man, I vowed never again.
That was a feral cat, had a missing eye.
I think that's part of the reason why I wash every time I've ever had sex. Every time I've had sex, I wash immediately. I mean... I will not eat no fucking chick out if she's sitting here just fresh off of work. Hell no. I won't even do that.
I feel like that's the responsible thing to do.
See, but this is the thing.
To be clean.
I remember a girl tried to argue with me about that shit. She was talking about why wouldn't you eat a girl out? You know, I was like, she was talking about because I said I won't eat a girl out if she hasn't washed. This is fucking logical. You ain't about to suck this dirty dick, right? So wash your fucking pussy. Like, what the fuck? Why am I wrong for not wanting to eat your after work sweaty junk? Like, fuck out of here. Some girls are nasty. Don't get with these girls, guys, that want you to eat them out before they shower and shave. Like, I like a little bit of hair, but don't be a bush and be like opening up. Like, the fact that you gotta open up and I'm sitting here like, braiding your junk. And you dirty?
Right before you go down, she hands you a curling iron.
Sitting there smelling like old Dunkin' Donuts. Like, get up out of here with that BS.
Oh, God.
Right. Yep, that was it. That was, I just wanted to kind of share a couple stories because,
gotta protect the peen.
The panoose.
The peen!
This has been Sock on the Floor. We're going to go watch Luke Cage now.